Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy Winster back at it again with another video, another deck profile. You know the vibes. You know I'm a hard-working Yugi tuber. But before we get into what I have been cooking up, I want to take the time to say, hopefully, you guys are having all an amazing day. And I want to thank you for all the recent support. I've been making a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh related content and it has been taking off, and it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if I haven't earned your subscribe yet, hopefully this video convinces you that you need to subscribe to me like all of you have already. And I know for a fact that all of you have turned on the notification bell so you guys could stay up to date with everything that drops on this channel. Also, do not forget to check out all my social links in the description below. If you want to watch my content live, I am an avid streamer. If you want to join a Yu-Gi-Oh community, I got a Discord. My tweets on Twitter are dank. Be sure to follow that. And if you don't got the time like I do to watch long content like this, I have a TikTok. So make sure that you guys go follow those motherfuckers. But let's get into today's deck profile. I am super excited to show you. So by the name of the video, I'm sure that you guys figured it out. We're doing Bystial Dragon Link. Unfortunately, this deck did get hit, but it was an indirect hit with the banning in Hulk and Chaos Dragon. But I was learning how to play this deck before I actually committed to Despia, and learning how to play this with the adventure package, learning how to combo from Hulk, using Riser, using Snow. Those combos were insane. But like I said, it got hit indirectly, trying to nerf the strength of other decks. And as a result, this deck really fell down in the tiers. In my personal opinion, it just lost its consistency. But with the release of Darkwing Blast, helped the deck tremendously. And there's some crazy combos. As soon as I get that recorded, best believe, boy, I'm finna have that video uploaded. Keep your eye peeled for that. So that's why I'm saying you should be subscribed. But with that being said, enough talk. Let's get right into the deck profile. One last thing before we get into the deck profile, guys. I would like to make this a standard for deck profile videos moving forward. I wanted to also get your guys' feedback. Please let me know what you guys think of this idea. But understand that this deck and a lot of other decks are pretty pricey. So what I thought to myself is have some cheaper alternatives to some cards. So let me know how you guys feel. That's going to be at the end of the video, some more cheaper alternatives. Try to go into depth on why you could play those in place of some other cards. But enough talking, let's get right to it. Starting off with the monsters, I play 2 Rocket Tracer. You can play 3, but you want to see this card as much as you can. And also keep in mind that a lot of the combos do end up having you search this card out. I play 1 Rocket Recharge. I've seen other deck profiles play 2. You could get away with only playing 1. And I play 1 Rocket Synchron. You can play 2, but I feel now that we lost Chaos Dragon, there's really no purpose to play more than 1 copy of this. And then I play 1 Absolute Dragon. He's just for the combo. You send him off using Dragon Ravine, get the search, and get the other rocket cards into play. You can't play multiple copies because if you draw him in combination with rocket cards, you can special summon him for free. Now we're getting into the Chaos Dragon portion of it. I play 3 Safer Dragons. You gotta play 3. This card's amazing. I personally think the best normal summon. Send this off with Lubellion, and then you get a free search, and then you could link it away. Phenomenal card. So I play the 1 White Dragon, 1 Black Dragon. It goes without saying, like, you need to have these in your deck. These are too good of extenders to not play. I also play 1 Chaos Dragon Livionaire. Great body just to have. It's a great extender. You can link it off. If you have Sacred in the Grave, you could revive this back and then summon it again. Phenomenal. And then I play the 1 Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon. Another body. Also could get your banished dragons with the pendulum effect. So the next card I feel like a lot of people are forgetting about, and that's Galactic Spiral Dragon. Free body if you control 2 or more dark or light monsters on the field. You can special summon this from the hand or grave. Also has an on-field effect that you can make everything level 8, so you could go into level 8 plays. So I also play 2 of the Dark Metal Dragon. Linking this off into Striker is phenomenal, and then you get the search after. And then I play 1 Darkness Metal Dragon for the obvious reason. Going into the Bystial cards, I play 2 Bystial Lubellion. This card is phenomenal. Works great with Safer. Works great with Chaos Space. and also gets you the search of the monster and the spell or trap. I don't have a third. I would be playing 3. In reality, I think 3 might be a little too bricky, but for now, 2 has been working for me when I'm playtesting. If anyone has an extra, help the boy out, please. I also play 3 Magnum Hut and Phase Searcher, so it gives you that disruption on your opponent's turn. And then also it's a level 6, so if you have this on the field, you normal summon Tracer, and then you go into Synchro 10 plays. And then for the last Bystial card, I play 1 Druid Worm. This is what you're usually going to end up searching off of Magnum Hut, since it's disruption on your opponent's turn. Because if it's just sent from the field to the graveyard, you could target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls and send it to the grave. So pretty good. Going into the spells and traps, obviously you play triple copies of Chaos Space. Works with the new Bystial cards, works with Safer, gets you Black and White Dragon, works with Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. Also, you get a draw off of this card. Man, this card is great. I want to see this card every single hand. I play 3 copies of Quick Launch. I don't know how this card is still at 3. This card's amazing. And then now we're going into some bricks. We play 1 copy of Dragon Ravine, and we play 1 copy of Boot Sector Launch. We play 1 of the new Bystial support, Branded Regain. It's disruption, potential disruption on your opponent's turn. If they normal or special, you could target a Bystial card in your grave, special summon it. Depending on what you bring out, you know, it could be that interruption. Also, it works great in combination with Seyfried and Lubellion combos. If you guys want to see that, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, because that is coming soon. I will show you how godlike this card is. And then we play 1 Called by the Grave. And lastly, we play 1 Branded Beast. I think this card came up the least, if I'm going to be 100% honest, but it is some good disruption on your opponent's turn. If you control a Bystial, you could tribute 1 dragon monster, then target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. We're going to go ahead and go into the hand traps. We play triple copies of Gamma. This card is phenomenal in this deck, considering that a lot of our combos usually start by having no monsters when you activate Chaos Space or use Lubellion, or when you normal summon Safer and then tribute it off to get Black or Dark Dragon. So this card's amazing in this deck. Triple copies of Ash. And then triple copies of Infinite Impermanence. So the deck counts at 43, potentially 45, because I am missing 2 cards. I am missing the Bystial Lubellion potentially, and I am missing, it's either between Koike Miro Drago and also Ampharage Goliath. I'll put them on screen so you guys could see what I'm talking about, but that would kind of round us out to 45. So next is the extra deck. I think this is pretty standard, and if I'm going to be 100% honest, but it's standard because it works so well. You play 1 Striker Dragon to search the Boot Sector Launch. You play 1 Pisty to help you extend to go for Boral End. As for my Link 2s, I play 1 IP Masquerena for disruption on your opponent's turn. I play 1 Quad Boral to help you extend. And then I play 1 Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. This card's amazing. Disruption on your opponent's turn. Also tributes for cost and special summons a dragon monster. And then I play 1 Dark Charmer. And then 1 Ram to help you get the Dragon Ravine from deck. Link 3s, I play 1 Triple Burst to help you extend. And then I play 1 Nightmare Unicorn to help you go into access code plays. And then for my Link 4s, I play 1 Apple. Doesn't come up too often, and I'm considering maybe cutting it, but she's still pretty good. And then 1 Access Code Talker to help you seal out a game. And for the Link 5, I play 1 Boral and Dragon. Card's amazing. Can be destroyed by battle, can be destroyed by card effect. Neither player could target it. Negate anything on the field, and also special summons at the same time, and your opponent can't even respond to this. It's really good against tier elements, considering that they always have high attack, like 35, and then this can be destroyed, so you just crash into it, attack everything, clear the board. I play 1 the Zombie Vampire. Depending on the matchup, you want to bring this out, but it's great to find out what deck your opponent's playing. You could mill them. We both mill. Everyone mills, and we have a great time. Galactic Spiral Dragon helps you go into these plays. I play generic Synchro, level A Boral Savage Dragon. and then I play the one Barone. Onto the side deck, I play triple copies of Evenly Matched. It's just a board breaker, honestly, and it's really good against everything. I play triple copies of Dimensional Barrier. Honestly, this could potentially be Rivalry of the Warlords, but I just chose this as I want to stop anything from resolving or stop anything from coming out. And this is really good against the tier matchup. More board breaker cards. Triple copies of Dark Ruler, no more. Helps you get over those boards are just a little too hard to get over. Triple copies of Lightning Storm. It's just back row hate, honestly. And lastly, I play triple copies in a bureau. I'm maybe thinking about putting this in the main. This is really impactful, especially with today's meta. But if you play this card right, you'll be able to really punish your opponent if they overextend. So this portion of the video is what I was talking about at the beginning. I want to do this moving forward with every deck profile. I want to get your guys' feedback, so please let me know what you think. Starting us off is playing more Rocket Tracer. Playing 3 isn't bad. He's not the best normal summoning, but having him in the hand and having 8 plays better than having none. So another alternative is playing more copies of Rocket Synchron. Like I said in the beginning, the reason that I cut this down to 1 is because we lost Chaos Dragon. So having 3 is, I would not recommend in any way, but playing 2, I could definitely see it, considering that you could normal summon this and then special summon this from the grave using this effect, which you would be locked into darks. Or you can normal summon this and then special having more copies of this and then special summon this, which I don't think is bad by any regard. You could also play more copies of Rocket Recharge. You could play, in my personal opinion, up to 2. You usually end up summoning this off of Rocket Tracer's effect, popping a card, special summon this from the deck. If you're going past turn 2 or 3, having multiple copies is not a bad idea, because this deck, in my personal opinion, does not have an easy time in the grind game. Another card that I think is definitely an honorable mention, Noctovision Dragon. When I was building this deck, I really wanted to have just all gas, let's go, let's combo. This card can be a little he has a great effect. When a Dark Dragon is special summoned, you could special summon him, and also you could chain block, so it allows your more important cards to resolve. Also, he has another effect. When he's used for a link summon, you could draw a card. An honorable mention is Omni Dragon Brotar. Card is great when one of your cards is destroyed by battle or by card effect. You can special summon this from the hand or grave, and then you could target one monster on the field, including himself, discard a card, add a monster with a different name with the same attribute. An alternative, playing the 3rd copy of Black Metal Dragon. Card is pretty great, the 2nd best normal summon. He does serve a great function as getting you Darkness Metal Dragon, and then also you're usually going to link this off into Striker, so you could also chain block with what cards you need to resolve. Honorable mention, Destrudo. Destrudo's a really great card, man. It's a tuner, it's a dragon, it's a dark, it's everything that you want it to be. Unfortunately, the price is a little high to use his effect, but if used correctly and in the right time, it could be really devastating for your opponent. It could go into a lot of plays. Like I said earlier, more copies of Galactic Spiral Dragon. I think playing 3 is way too cloggy, but playing 2 could be good. An honorable mention, and what Dragon Link used to play, the Dragon Maid package, 2 Tiding and 1 Chamber. This card actually helps you, or help you play around Dark Ruler no more. Also, Chamber Dragon Maid, phenomenal, great, easy to get out, another body on the field. So some alternatives to Lubellion, considering how expensive it is, but playing more copies of Druisworm and adding the Serenir. I think you could get away with playing 2 of this and then maybe 1 of this in place of Lubellion. So some extra deck alternatives, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Obviously, this used to work great with Rocket Synchron and Chaos Dragon. Then you go to this for an easy play. You could still technically go into this once you use all the negates on Burrow Savage Dragon, then summon the Rocket Synchron and then Synchron to this. And then lastly, one Mech Knight Cursadia Avermax. This card is pretty popular right now. It's a huge beat stick 3K. Really great to get over some heavy hitter boss monsters, even with that type of attack. But this is a great alternative to like Access Code. So that is it for today's deck profile. Remember, I'm at 43, potentially 45 to 44, depending on what I end up deciding, or if I could even get my hands on another Lubellion. But let me know in the comment section below of what you guys think of the deck profile. Let me know any alternatives that you guys play, and let me know if you guys enjoyed the segment where I went over some alternate cards that you can play in place of some. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. My name is Winster. You guys have an amazing day.